It might not come as a shock to you that I'm one of those people who likes to cruise because of the food. And as much as I enjoyed my most recent cruise, there was one food that I didn't get enough of, and I'm a little bit annoyed about it. The lure of the ocean has many aspects. For a lot of people, cruising is a way to get from one point to another without having to unpack. We all know all that. For others, just like being on the ship, either for the quiet solitude of the ocean or for all the fun activities you can do there, the theatres, the surfing rides, the whatever, the dodgem cars, the roller coasters, whatever the next big thing is going to be on the next big ship. Some of us like a little bit of everything, but many of us enjoy the opportunity to eat food that we either couldn't be bothered making at home, couldn't possibly make at home because we don't have the time or the expertise or the ingredients, or we just know that if we do, we'll explode into in my case, even further obesity, let's be honest. And the food I love, I can break down into probably two categories. There's the exotic food. That's the escargot, and I'm going to have the garlic and the butter and hang the consequences. The cakes and the puddings, the desserts that I never have at home. The things, the flavours of the seven seas, I'm going to enjoy as much as possible. But there's also the comfort food, the food that I associate with childhood, that I associate with security, that I think constitute a great meal. And that starts with breakfast. And with breakfast, I can only think of one thing, and that is bacon. And so it came as a big shock to me on the Carnival Luminosa, a ship that I really enjoyed being on, apart from the fact that I caught COVID. That's another story. No bacon for breakfast. Well, bacon for breakfast, but not every morning. It wasn't an option. I think on the majority, probably at 4 out of 7, the option was bits of cut up ham. Now, ham is not bacon and bacon is not ham, and ham has its place. There is nothing nicer than a ham sandwich, but not for breakfast. For breakfast, it's got to be bacon in my books, and it wasn't. So, what's going on here, I hear you ask? Well, one of a couple of things. One is maybe Carnival Cruise Line, the Luminosa, has been rebranded. It's just come over from Italy. It was with the Costa fleet before. Maybe it's just an adaptation of their menus. They underestimated the extent to which cruisers out of Brisbane, Australia would want bacon for breakfast. Or maybe it's cost cutting. And I can understand it from either view. But if I were in Carnival management, I would be thinking, oh, Aussies like their bacon, maybe we should readjust things. Or maybe this is just me. Maybe you don't care that you're not getting bacon as an option every morning for breakfast. Maybe you care about something else. Maybe you think that there are other foods that ought to be on the menu that aren't. Maybe you have a food intolerance or you have a preference that isn't being catered for. This isn't just about bacon, but it mainly is about bacon. But I'd like your comments. Please comment. Please like. Please subscribe. Let's talk about food on cruises. What disappointed us? What delighted us? Do you go on a cruise line such as Carnival for the food? Or maybe I'm expecting too much. I should be notching it up a grade to say Princess or Celebrity or Cunard or one of the really flash luxury liners. Tell me I'm right, tell me I'm wrong, tell me I'm crazy. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. I want to build this channel up if I can. I know there's a lot of people talking about cruising there, but I think I can find a niche here. Do you think I can find a niche? This crazy, bald, fat Australian talking about what he loves and doesn't love about travel, particularly on the sea.